Mitch, are you still there? Look, I don't want to fight anymore. I just want to talk. Where are you?
I'm very tired.
What are you doing? You're supposed to be sleeping.
That woman asked where I was, and why didn't I call her?
Well, you're sick. You shouldn't be talking to anyone.
She also said something about a fight.
Well, you just need to stay in bed.
All right. All right, I just need to...
Whoa. You need to relax. Look, what are you doing? You need to just sit back and take it easy. Look, I promised you that I would get you help. And I did.
He hung up on me.
You really should keep this door locked, you know.
Voicemail.
You what?
Rich turned off his phone and went straight to voicemail.
So you still haven't been able to reach him?
No, I did. He just answered.
What did he say?
Oh, that he was tired, and then he hung up on me.
He hung up.
Yes, I told him I want to talk. I don't want to fight anymore. I can't believe this. Now he doesn't even want to talk to me. I mean, I can't even believe this is happening.
Hey, Sal, if you tell me what it is you're looking for, I can help you find it.
I am looking for a glimmer of hope, Darla. I'm trying to catch lightning in a bottle. In other words, I need a new designer to replace Amber.
Well, most of these files are ancient. Why don't you let me go through them for you?
Yeah, well, your husband is the one who should be helping with this.
Well, that's between you two, and I'm staying out of it.
Well, at least somebody in your family understands how to err on the side of caution.
Well, I agree with what he did.
Really? You know something, honey? It wasn't all that easy convincing Stephanie Forrester to keep Amber's fiasco under wraps. I took a very big risk getting tough with the queen bee, only to find out that I get stung by my own business partner.
Well, what if Amber was trying to hurt Macy? She'd be lucky just to get fired.
Maybe. But I'm still out of designer.
Oh, we'll find somebody.
Someone trained by Eric Forrester? I hate to disillusion you, honey, but rustling talent from the Forrester stable is not as lucrative as it used to be.
Well, where do we start looking?
We look backward. Rumor has it that a certain major player has suddenly become available again.
Morgan, what's going on here? The way you ran out of the room?
Well, I forgot I left my phone on, and I didn't want to wake my friend.
He's sleeping?
Well, that's why I brought him here. He's not well.
Darling, I'm a neurologist. If he's sick, you should call the hotel doctor.
I think he has a concussion. He has all the symptoms. A headache, dizziness, and a little memory loss.
Well, that sounds like a grade 2 concussion. When was he injured?
Yesterday.
Oh, this could be serious. Why didn't he see a doctor then?
Well, he's from LA.
Why wasn't he checked out there? Morgan, why did you bring him to me? What are you up to?
Morgan DeWitt?
Uh-huh. She did a pretty good job for Forrester back in her day.
Yeah, just before she got hauled off to the loony bin.
Wait a minute. That's what some people call this place, you know?
Sal, come on, I'm serious here. That woman is crazy.
Well, not anymore. I hear she's been cured. She's been released back into the world, a free woman, free as a bird.
Yeah, well, she's not gonna roost here.
Desperate times call for desperate measures, my darling.
Honey, we are not that desperate.
Morgan's paid for her crimes.
Oh, really? I think she got off easy. I mean, what, just a few years in an institution? For kidnapping Ridge's wife and daughter? Trying to murder his own mother?
Queen Stephanie can have that effect on people.
This isn't funny, Sal. What that woman did to Ridge and his family
Is understandable when you think of what that family did to her.
And you believe that story?
It's a matter of public record, Darla. It all came out in the trial.
Oh, I didn't think that was all true. Stephanie couldn't.
Come on, to protect her golden boy, Ridge, I think the Queen could commit cold-blooded murder.
But to force Morgan to have an abortion? To give up her child?
I know. Poor woman never got over it.
And neither will Thorne when he finds out you're thinking about hiring her.
Tired? He said he was tired, is what he said.
What do you think that meant?
Well, he's been away from you and the kids, you know. He's had a rough couple nights.
What if Stephanie's right? What if he's tired of me?
No, stop that now. Don't read too much into this.
I told him I was sorry, and I told him to come home. And he wouldn't even tell me where he was.
Because he's being a jerk. Tried to make that clear to you before. He's wrong and he doesn't like to admit it. It's just making you sweat a little bit.
Why?
Because that's what men do. When they're wrong and they don't want to admit it, they have to gain power, make you sweat, so by the time he gets back, you'll forget why you were mad.
Maybe he's the one that's mad at me. He tried to explain the kiss with Bridget, and I wouldn't listen to him. I mean, he trusted me to understand, but I didn't.
So, you let him down?
Well, maybe that's the way Rich sees it. And if he does, my marriage is in more trouble than I thought.
What am I up to? Why did you bring this man to Venice? To see you? The leading neurologist in Europe? Oh, he could have received excellent treatment in Los Angeles. Well, this man is very important to me, Mother, and I thought you could help him. What, traveling with a head injury can be very dangerous, and you should know that. Why? Because I grew up listening to you practice your lectures and proofreading your papers? Because you're a very smart woman, and always have been. Well, it's just too bad that I had to waste my intelligence on fashion design and modeling. I never should have let you get involved in that business. You were way too sensitive a child. I should have realized they'd take advantage of you. Not they, Mother. Not those people, just one person. Stephanie Forrester. She preyed on my insecurities and my innocence, and she forced me to give up my baby. And my life has never been the same since. I should have realized what was happening to you. But you didn't, because you were too busy with your career. So I got through it on my own. And I can do this by myself, too, if I have to. But do what? Would you help me? Well, of course I'll help you. You promise? Anything you need. I can trust you. Because this is very important to me, Mother. All right. Come with me. Darling, the doctor is here. She's going to examine you. Rich?
Are you the doctor?
Morgan, we need to step outside and talk. Not now, Mother.
Mother?
Yes, Rich, this is my mother, Natalie. She's the neurologist that I told you about. She's going to help you. That's the reason why we're here. Now, can you tell her what happened?
I don't really remember.
He's been like this since yesterday. Morgan, we have to talk. Just treat him.
Does the light hurt your eyes?
Yeah.
Do you remember hitting your head?
No.
He fell off a bar stool.
Yeah, I guess I did.
Can you tell me what you had for breakfast today?
I remember being on a plane. That was today, right?
Do you know the name of the President of the United States?
No.
It's all right, sweetheart.
I'm just trying to gauge the extent of his injuries. Do you know where you are?
Italy.
That's good.
Venice.
Now, this is important. This woman, do you know who she is?
Your marriage is not in trouble. Let me put this in nautical terms for you. You hit little Chop. He loves you. He loves these kids. He's not going to jump ship on you. Oh! Ahoy there, matey. Hey, look at you. What are you all dressed up for? It looked like she's ready to shove off.
Dress rehearsal. She has a recital.
Tomorrow.
Oh, I get it. So you wear your costume for the practice then, right?
I don't have a lollipop.
Lollipop.
The other kids have props.
She's singing the good ship Lollipop, and she thinks she needs a lollipop.
Oh, you're going to be singing. Oh, no, you can't have candy in your mouth when you sing. No.
I want to show Daddy Rich.
You'll see it tomorrow for the recital.
Yeah. You wait till then. You don't want to ruin the surprise, okay?
He's gonna be so proud of you.
He'll be there for sure.
Yes, of course he will.
He promised.
He did? Oh, well, then he will definitely be there.
You wouldn't miss this for anything in the world.
That's, Morgan?
Yes, Rich. Morgan. Now think carefully. Do you know her?
I know she's taken good care of me. She's been very kind. She brought me here. But that's about all.
Nothing else. Nothing at all.
No, I'm sorry.
It's okay. That's enough questions for today. Look, Rich, why don't you lie down and I'll come in and check on you later. And Mother, you and I can talk in the other room. Me? What about you?
You said that you would help.
What did you do to him?
Nothing. I ran into him at a restaurant bar. We were talking. He fell. He hit his head.
Oh, you just ran into him. Just like that, out of the blue.
I wanted to apologize to him to make amends.
And he forgave you?
Well, he wasn't really listening to me. I mean, he was so upset about this little argument that he was having with Brooke. I don't know the details, Mother.
So you brought him to Italy, a married man with a concussion who has no idea who you are.
Well, he knows that I care about him. I always have. Look, Mother, Ridge and I were in love once, okay? And we would have had an amazing life together if it wasn't for Stephanie Forrester ruining everything.
So you think it's possible to turn back time? Is that what this is all about? Well, my sweetheart, it's just not possible. Ridge will get his memory back.
I know, Mother. And I want him to get well. I really do. I just want a little bit more time with him. That is all. Please, while he's recovering, maybe even if it's just a few days or a few hours, I don't care. I just want a little bit more time with him, and you told me that you would help me. So please, Mother, I have missed out on so much, okay? Please don't take this away from me. I mean, this is the second chance that I have been dreaming about. And all I want is a chance to show Ridge the kind of person that I really am.
Don't worry, Hope. Daddy will be home in time for your supper. Okay?
Maybe I should take off, huh?
She'll be fine, as long as Ridge shows up tomorrow.
Maybe you'll feel better if you go talk to her for a little bit.
And what am I supposed to say? Daddy ran off and is not returning my calls.
He'll be back.
You don't know that, and neither do I.
But look who we're talking about here. He's not gonna miss Hope's recital.
Well, he did promise he would be there.
And he will.
With everything going on, though, maybe he forgot, so I should remind him. I mean, Hope's been talking about this for weeks. I don't see how he could actually forget. But then I didn't think he would do anything like this, either. Voicemail. His phone's still off. Ridge, hi, it's me. You promised Hope that you would be at her recital tomorrow, so then maybe we could talk after. I know you won't let her down.
You know, coming from a man, that sounded a bit more like a warning than it did a vote of confidence.
Well, you know what it was. Because breaking a promise to me, that's one thing, but letting down a little girl who adores
No,
him,
Brooke, hold it. Now, this whole thing with Bridget, you have got to let that go. As hard as it's going to be, you've got to do that.
Okay. Okay, maybe I overreacted just a little bit by throwing him out of the house and not listening to what he had to say. But he's the one who's overreacting now by not coming home and not answering my phone calls. I mean, if he's angry with me and he just needs some time to think, then that's fine. He should tell me that. But what am I supposed to tell the kids, Nick? They sense that something is wrong. And if he wants to punish me, that's fine, but not them. That is so cruel. That is so unfair. And I don't even understand why he's doing this. I don't even understand it.